KISD offers iPads available for checkout through the library. In order for your students to be able to check out an iPad, we will go through the process, and there will also be a form for you and your child to sign. Once that form has been confirmed that it was signed by you, your child may indeed check out an iPad, and the procedures are as follows. Students will go to the library to check out the iPad. But before this can occur, students and parents must have digitally signed the agreement, which we will discuss how to access at the end of this screencast. iPads are for homework and study purposes, or your child can also check out an iPad to do a multimedia presentation for a class. Please note that in order to check out an iPad, the student must agree to return it 5 days after the initial day. Once the time period is up, the students will return it to the library. When your child takes the iPad home, once you go to connect to the internet, there is a filter that will track internet browsing history and other items that are tracked on the internet through this mobile device management system. Also note that the internet will be filtered on this device with the same parameters as if your child was using the internet at school. Once your child takes the device home, you will connect to your internet with your password, and then you will go to the home screen and your child will click on the KISD logo. This KISD logo will prompt this blue screen for your child to sign in. Please note that your child must sign in with his or her KISD number and also his or her network password, which is the same password that he or she uses to log into the computer. This password must be entered in order for your credentials to be authenticated and in order for the device to receive internet connection. Please note that this must be reactivated every 24 hours. Let's talk about responsible use and proper care. Please note that students are not allowed to sign into the iTunes or the App Store. So with that being said, students cannot download any apps. If they need an app, it will be installed by the librarian and ready for use when your child takes it home. Please remember that all pictures and videos taken on the iPad are for school and educational purposes only. Also, please remind your child that there is a filter in the tracking device to determine and monitor what videos and what photos are being captured and from what site. When your child takes an iPad home, it will have a case on it. It will also have a charging cord and also a brick that you plug into the electrical outlet. Please make sure that you have kept up with those items at all times. If anything is lost, please email the librarian immediately so that we can begin tracking the device and retrieving it. At the end of the 5-day period, when your child goes to turn the iPad back in, please make sure that he or she has logged out of all programs. If your child has used Canvas or Google Drive or Office 365, he or she must sign out in order to protect his or her account. Once all of the videos and pictures have been used for a multimedia project, it needs to be deleted off the camera roll. After that, please close all of the programs running in the background to preserve the battery life and return to the librarian. If your child turns in the device after a 5-day period, please note that a penalty may be determined by the librarian. If you have questions about any of this, please contact your librarian. Please read through this form and answer the following questions. Please note there is an equipment damage, lost, or stolen fee here. Please make note of this table, and you will go ahead and put that you have read and understood. You will go ahead and put your initials here. Please note that this form is also a student activity, so your student is going to put his or her initials here. The next part of the form talks about the responsibilities and also the permission. Please note that you as a parent must agree to the responsibilities and also give your child permission. Please type your name here and also put the date in which you have accessed and agreed this form. Please put a phone number in the space provided at the bottom of this portion in order for the librarian to indeed confirm that you have filled out this form and that your child may take home a device. Please note that your child must read, type that he agrees and puts his name here or her name. One more checkpoint that he or she does agree to the responsibilities and also puts today's date.